Welcome to Spoonful of Om's mini calm class with Gina. If you're rocking up, we're going to come into Sukhasana, crossing the ankles. Hands can come onto your knees. And we'll move through a couple cat-cows. So as you exhale, you'll start to round the back, roll the shoulders forward, tuck your chin in. And then on your inhale, start to kind of move through the spine. Allow that wave to come up the back. Feel the chest reach forward, the shoulders drop down, and the chin to lift. And exhale as you round through the back. Chin comes in toward the chest. And inhale as you lift. Move the chest forward. Lift the sternum. Let the shoulders move back and down. And round forward. And inhale to lift. Feel the shoulder blades retract. The chest puff out. The chin lift. And round. Now stay here in this rounded pose. Let your head be heavy. And just allow your head to move a little bit from side to side. And then as you're doing that, allow your back to move toward neutral. So start to kind of lift the pelvis. The hip bones move toward the upper thighs as your shoulders draw in toward the spine. Keep letting the head move a little bit from side to side. And on your inhale, bring the head back to center and lift the head back up. Allow the left leg to extend toward the left front corner of your mat. So it's a little out to the side, not straight in front of you. And take your arms out to the side. Feel again that the sacrum isn't kind of tucking under, but you're lifting up a little bit. And you can place a blanket, a rolled up blanket under that right side to help find that little bit of a tilt. Reach the arms out to the side off your shoulders. Right hand stays down to the floor. Left arm reaches over to the right side. And then from here, we're going to sweep the left arm forward in front. Maybe you touch the left toes. Maybe you reach toward the toes. And then reach your right arm forward next to it. And then let your right arm come out to the right side and sweep the left arm past the left ear, holding here. And on your next exhale, bring the hands down now just to that right knee. So your arms are on either side of the knee. And notice if you're tilting forward. So if your body's moving toward the knee and that left thigh is lifting off the floor, see if you can draw that thigh down a little bit. And then walk your hands toward the center of the mat. So you're folding in between the right knee and the left extended leg. And then move over toward your left leg. Now this time, your right hand starts to move across the leg to the left side. So you can grab a hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf. Maybe something on the leg. Maybe you want to bring the hand to the floor. And then your left arm reaches a little more out to the left side. So you find almost like this little twist as you lengthen through the torso and fold toward that outer left thigh. And then on your inhale, reach your right arm up first, and then your left. Interlace the hands, turn the palms up toward the ceiling, and press through the palms as you reach out of the side of the body. So the shoulders elevate a little bit toward the ears. Option to gaze up toward your hands or keep the gaze forward. Just notice how it feels in your neck. And then exhale as you release the hands down to the floor, and we'll change sides. Extend the right leg toward the front right corner. Left foot comes in. And press through the balls of the left foot a little bit so that leg, calf, hip is engaged. Arms reach out to the side. Fingertips touching the floor. And on your inhale, arms rise up. On your exhale, left hand comes down to the floor, right arm reaches over to the left side. Use your left hand to press into the floor. So again, if that hip is coming up, you're drawing it down. It's more of this side stretch in the body. And then sweep your right hand toward your right toes. Can you keep hovering over top of the ground and reach the left arm over to meet it? And then sweep back over to the to the left side. And then bring the hands down to the floor and frame out your left knee. And so the forearms can come to the floor or to blocks. You can press into your hands and keep the arms straight here as well. Whichever feels best. Make sure that right hip is moving downward toward the floor. The back of the right thigh pulls down. It might still be lifted a little bit. That's okay. And then coming through center, stopping here. And then walking your hands over to the right side. Take your left hand, cross it over to the outside of that right leg. And then take your right hand and bring it a little more to the right side. So press into your hands and start to revolve a little bit. Pull the left lower ribs to the right side as you fold toward the outer right leg. And then inhale, left arm reaches up, and then your right arm reaches up to meet it. Interlace the hands opposite pinky finger to the outside, so that awkward clasp. Turn the palms up toward the ceiling, stretch out of the side of the body. Option to gaze up or gaze forward. Feel the shoulders elevate. And then exhale as you release the hands down, cross the right foot in front of the left. And coming into Sukhasana. Walk your hands a little bit forward and tilt your torso forward and pull the hip bone, the sits bones back. So the bony parts that you feel, maybe when you're sitting, pull them back toward the ground. And then on your inhale, as you start to lift up, core is engaging as you bring yourself up. Bring your left elbow underneath the right as you come into eagle arms. So left fingertips to right palm. Option to bring the backs of the hands together or the palms, forearms, and elbows together. So those are three options. So you can begin to wrap here or wrap the hand, the wrists. On your inhale, reach the fingertips toward the ceiling and elevate the elbows in line or a little even above the shoulders. Feel the space you're creating between your lower ribs and your hips. Option to gaze up toward your fingers or straight forward in front. And then take a moment to breathe into the space between the shoulder blades. On your exhale, bow yourself forward. Option to bring your elbows to blocks or a bolster in front of you, or maybe you'd like to bring the forearms down to the floor in front. And then if your forearms are to the floor or blocks or something that's concrete, you can then reach your fingertips a little bit forward. And on your inhale, lifting yourself back up, unwrap, and then rewrap. So the right arm comes underneath the left. Right fingertips to left palm is option one. Backs of the hands so the wrists don't kind of wrap around. Or palms, forearms, and elbows come together here. And once you're there, inhale, lift the fingertips, lift the elbows, lift the gaze. And on your exhale, start to fold down. Again, arms can come down onto something concrete like pillows, stacked up blankets if you have that, blocks if you have blocks, or you can bring the arms down to the floor. And then once they're on something, then begin to move the elbows a little bit forward as you reach the fingertips forward. And just notice and feel the sensation you feel. Then inhale as you bring yourself back up. Reach the arms out and up. Inhale, release the shoulders. And then on your exhale, hands come through heart center, bowing your head. Thumbs come toward your sternum. Press the fingertips, palms gently together. Elbows move just a little bit out to the side, creating space for breath for your lungs. And then on your exhale, bringing the hands to the floor in front of you, two options. You can sweep your legs around here and come into down dog, or you can roll over the knees and the shins and tuck the toes as you come into downward facing dog.